I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, hey fellas, when you're hot,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening has the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Seahawks 47-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Slot man in motion right. On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Straight ahead. It's Walker. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front. Paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
action now. It's Murray. Forced out wide. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Swim.
Now a toss play, running left. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Hey.
McBride is the motion man. On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll motion the slot man right. 4th down. Here's Murray. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here we go.
They go play action now with no other over the flash, and he lost the football. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-2 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and move the chains.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Now give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. On the ground, it's Connor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Boys. Big Ace open.
Murray from the gun on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
They can still pick up a first down here. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit down to 2.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Crowd roll 80.
Now, Milrow misses designed runs, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd and 7.
Come on. Hey.
They run with Walker. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And they've got it. Gonna pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield.
What a luxury, Mike, right? I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, handle the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
Play action, it's Milrow. He's going to air this one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And they finally got him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things: balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
It's a draw and a give to Connor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Here comes 2nd and 4. That's Harrison in motion. Murray now on 2nd down. This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
That's one. One more. Two.
2nd down, Murray. He's got his big tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
That's the score. Seahawks 14.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
together. Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Galen Thompson up from the safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Ready? Now it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's Milroe to throw. Quickly to the forward Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. Second and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it third and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on third and 1.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Warriors 70, ready. Coconut 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 6.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's Harrison in motion. Now a second down throw from Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's Murray to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's an Arizona first down.
First down, Cardinals.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Slot man in motion right. Now Murray on 3rd and long. And into traffic, but taken in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. And this one online. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. he steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Start. 77.
RPO, the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pick up a 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They're running up the middle, and it's Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Ready? 65. Bronco 8. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cougar 19. Ready?
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Come on.
Now Walker. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Finish.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Now a run on first down. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 21-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
26 yards. First down, Arizona.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Flush to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll run here. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Walker. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Here we go. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he'll finally be taken down. A massive play to get them on the border of field goal range.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 7 Cowboy 80. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now, a big third down.
Come on, come on. Set. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Throwing again, it's Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7.
22.
This is 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. That's Harrison in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be caught. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win? As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1, go for 2, go for the win. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. It came down to one final play, but it does not pan out. The defense holds on to win it by a point. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire